Patty Mets and Monte Carlos and Eldorados. All right, so first of all, good afternoon or good morning to those who are watching on the West Coast. To another marvelous episode with the Gentleman's Club podcast. Of course, y'all know us, Justice, got Michael, got Jock. Let them boys bring
Yeah,
it in.
you call me, man.
Yes, sir.
That's your name.
Niggas hate that
That's
shit.
your name.
What you talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all boys gonna say what y'all gotta say before we get started, man.
Welcome back to another fire podcast. Welcome back to the Gentleman's Club. Mike, you got anything you want to start off with?
I want to start off with thank you for another Sunday with these two ugly motherfuckers here. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, and let's get into it.
Absolutely.
I'm back to me. Let's piss niggas off.
Before further ado, you already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you got your drink up. Hold on. I see SB getting ready over there.
Mm-hmm. You already know me.
All right. Drinks up in the air. If you got your cigar, go ahead and light it up.
Fuck those
niggas that don't do it.
So
shout out his brother Eli. Yo, y'all doing a wonderful job with the Goodsons.
Got it.
Goodsons got it. Y'all doing a wonderful job.
Fantastic.
Look, hey, the crazy thing is, Jock ass be fucking reminding me of shit. You be like, bro, you gotta go check me out. I be like, nigga, you don't even know the half, but nigga, I watch damn near every TikTok.
I swear to God, I watched all of them. I watched all of them. So I could probably tell you which ones they liked and didn't.
Yeah, boy, I'm trying to tell you. Nigga, I'm getting pissed off with our TikTok though, because I posted a fucking video about
they keep getting blocked.
Yeah, nigga, like I don't fucking disputed that shit like 50 times. Like, bro, I ain't even say nobody in the shit in my clip, especially like nobody says anything wrong. Barely even fucking cuss. But my shit keeps getting flagged. And they like, nah, it doesn't go it goes against what is it, the community rules and shit.
Community guidelines.
Yeah, I'm like,
oh, my shit got blocked the other day for bullying, and we was talking about like when you was like would y'all tell on your spouse or whatever? And I was like, that's not nobody's business. I'm out my business. That shit got blocked for bullying.
Yeah, like I don't know who they got in their teams, bro, but that shit be irritating as fuck. Like, are y'all really listening to the video, or y'all just immediately take that shit down because we have some previous shit that we had to dispute?
That's all they do. When you hit with TikTok, when you hit one community guideline, it becomes a trend until you dispute so much that they be like, okay, let me start watching that shit. Because like I was on the verge of my actual TikTok, I was on the verge of getting that shit completely deleted. And then I disputed everything, and it was like, oh shit, he really don't be talking about shit. Or most of the shit that they community guideline to be like, nigga, all I did was a duet to somebody else's shit. Yeah, you can't get mad at me for they shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Exactly. Like, they be having music and shit on there, and folks actually saying shit and making sounds and shit, and they be saying worse shit than what we do. And I'm like, bro, we don't even be talking about shit for real. Like, if anything, we be saying some shit like, oh yeah, I got your back, or you got my back. Let's talk about this. Let's talk. Like, these niggas be out here like, fuck bitches, get money. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Like, come on, bro.
If you out there reporting out TikToks, use a bitch.
I don't think nobody reporting that shit, but it's kind of out of pocket now. It's out of pocket now because them niggas, I don't even think they got nobody really watching the shit. They just doing shit just to do it now. That shit get on my damn.
Yeah, bro. Like niggas dead ass just be on there talking and mute the whole sound. I'm like, what are you muting our sound for?
Yeah, like they damn near want me. They damn near force my hand and make me put music on our shit every time. But it's like, nigga, I don't want to do that shit because I want my own.
That's another thing. The one where I had Big Drip was playing in the back. I'm like, y'all muted me because a song that's on TikTok?
Man, I don't know how they got that shit going. They need to fix their fucking team. They should get, well, I ain't gonna say worse than Twitter. I've been going crazy on Twitter, nigga.
Man, Twitter.
Hey, nigga, I've been going crazy on Twitter.
I know. And I know y'all watched that podcast with 85 South with
No, I ain't even watching it. I gotta buy that shit on.
I ain't watched this with Be Nasty yet. I ain't watched that shit on Be Nasty.
It's not on YouTube. It's on
Nah, they was posting that shit on like Facebook and shit though.
It's on Facebook.
She said, I'm not. Yeah. She said, I'm not no star. I said, baby, yes, you is.
They said that shit. They was like, nigga, all these niggas in here is for you.
You get me through some hard times. I ain't gonna hold you.
Some literal hard times. And that nigga might be behind his little computer screen for about 4 hours, boy.
So what? Nah, that would be nasty. Be nasty. Give me for like 3 minutes.
It's crazy, bro.
Every time.
I ain't gonna lie.
She give you a better.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't even be on Twitter for that shit no more, bro.
It'd be nasty. I'm on everything for her. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, What you want to do? Twitter?
I sent her a friend request on Facebook. And you know how like her shit go up so you could be a supporter. I was like, nah, fuck that supporter. Add friends. She added me back. I said, slide your inbox. You better stop playing. Be nasty.
You better. Better.
Hey, so I'm gonna pop out the first topic, man. Self-care. A lot of us don't really know what self-care is, and I'm starting to like kind of figure that shit out for myself. And self-care really goes beyond just, I guess, taking care of your physical appearance. I mean, you got the facial mask, and you got the therapy sessions, and so on and so forth. But I think the crux of the issue, what we have today now, is we don't actually take care of the inside layer. Like, we don't take care of like the healthy diets, like Mike said before. I know I'm really at fault for that shit, nigga. My diet's so terrible right now. But the diets, we got to work on how to really let go of feelings and talk things out instead of holding shit in and breaking down when shit gets too deep. Even with the facial mask, that's a part of the whole routine with self-care. But also knowing where your boundaries are when it comes to yourself. I know none of us really set those boundaries. Like, we just kind of have like an unspoken rule about what we feel or what we expect out of people, or we'll try to keep ourselves out of the situation, but we never actually tell a person, when we hanging out, I don't do this, I don't do that. So, you know what I'm saying? Whenever y'all got this going on, just keep me out of it. But we'll still sometimes tag along, and even though it's out of our comfort zone and shit, we don't really, really set that boundary. So, and I think for me, bro, I think I was talking to y'all right before the podcast. Like, I'm better with my communication, but my communication is part of my self-care, and more or less it's me being more willing to talk about the hard topics, even when I know it's gonna hurt somebody's feelings. And the reason I say that's a part of my self-care is mainly because I don't talk about those issues. So when I get stuck in my thoughts, I typically like shut down. I kind of put myself in I compartmentalize a lot of my issues. And when I do that shit, it's very hard for somebody to really understand me. So when people say that, such and such is very hard to read, or he or she is hard to understand, it's because we always compartmentalize everything that we have going on in our lives, and we don't necessarily think about getting someone else included. So we have like a secondhand person, or a person to like really talk to us about issues that's going on day to day. But I'm, I'm not gonna spill everything about myself. I mean, I'm gonna try to get into that too, to kind of, tell the people what we can do to help work on ourselves.
When I think of self-care, I think of like, one, your hygiene. As a man, I feel like you should have a routine.
Gotta have good hygiene.
And when I say that, it's not to say like, it's not to be brushed off, because I know a lot of men out here that don't really know how to take care of themselves or how to actually have proper hygiene. Like, and that goes with brushing your teeth, taking a shower, but shaving, haircuts, proper body washes. Like, a lot of men don't realize you can't use a lot of
wash between them ass cheeks.
That too. You nasty motherfuckers. But no, like scented soaps and stuff, that don't go a lot of times. Like, a lot of times you gotta go with an unscented soap and then a scented soap. A lot of men don't know that. Mm-hmm. But also with self-care, it goes to within you. Working out, reading. I don't know why the fuck we got from reading. Fuck your phone, fuck listening to a book. Read a fucking book. At least once a month. I think we talked about it before, like listening to music. Understand what type of music you like. Don't like music just because everybody else like this song. Figure out what type of music like floats you, makes you feel good. And also, when I say working out, I'm talking about where you want to be with your physical goals, because that can cause a lot of not trauma, but disruption in your life, because you feel like you're not where you want to be. You feel like everybody looking at you or talking about you. So There's a lot of things that go with self-care. And you were right. Communication is a big one, because if you can't, as yourself, be able to express your emotions, then why are you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you around other people? If I can't say, you know what, Jock, you did this, it made me feel this type of way. Or SB, you said this, it made me feel this type of way. Then there's no reason I should be hanging with y'all because I should be comfortable with myself to say, hey, I know how I feel right now. I should be able to talk to them about it.
Facts. I like that. So it's really not much else for me to say on that. Because y'all kind of hit on every point. But the one thing that y'all didn't say that that it was the first thing that came to my mind was we got to be able to read energies. That being said, like, you know what I'm saying, understand what you tolerate. Like me personally, I'm a positive person. So why am I gonna bring, like, I will bring my positivity around your negativity if I know my positivity is gonna affect you in the right way. But if your negativity is so strong that it starts to affect my positivity, I gotta get away from you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do negative energies. Like that's just not that's not good for me. That's not good for what I have in store and what I have in life. That's not gonna make me, that negative energy is gonna fuck with me compared to the positive energy, which helps me sleep at night.
It's facts. Facts. I think I could add on to that. I did write down yoga and meditation. I think that's something else we could actually bring into our bucket.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
I
I used to do yoga.
Yeah, I used to do it. Actually, I didn't do yoga, which I feel like I should try yoga, but I have tried meditation. And yoga and meditation don't have to be what I guess men think it is. Like it doesn't strike your masculinity and make you anything less of a man. Just because you do it, because I know we see a lot of women do meditation and do a lot of yoga and so on and so forth, but it's really a good outlet for us to like really let go of some of those that negative aura that we have around our bodies and shit. And more specifically, we do have chakras in our body that we know that we haven't unlocked. And I'm just now kind of I'm just kind of just starting to get into the whole chakra and aura and all the other things in life that we kind of need as people, not just as individuals, but as a unit people. Um, and that meditation thing is really a big deal. Even if you don't want to try yoga, if you feel like yoga is just too feminine for you, that's the alternate. You can sit in a room, just get you a mat, get you a rug or something, find a little safe space to just sit there in complete silence, or you can play meditation music, you can play sounds of outside, you can play ocean sounds, and just sit there and try to get into a zone where you don't have to think about anything. But if you feel like you do have to think about things, and that's a peaceful way for you to think about things, do that. Some people have a method where they actually lay in the bed and there's this sound they play while they sleep close to their ear, not necessarily with earphones because of course that's unsafe, but you got that measurement where you can actually use that to go to sleep, and that sound actually helps you in your dreams to wake up with more positive energy. Uh, I wish I had like more information on that. That's just something I heard about from Jasmine, but and the other portion that kind of falls into the self care things is finances. Um,
Mhm.
Finances kind of it's kind of like a hit or miss topic. Finances, people think more or less like just involving money, but you don't actually think about the long term goal for finances. A lot of us don't have savings accounts. A lot of us don't have a checkings account that has enough money in there to where if we needed to pay for a last minute bill or we had to get like maintenance done on our car, a lot of us don't have that extra money sitting over so that we can actually get that job done. Um, so lately, I've been going through like a very critical like financial budget for myself and the household that I live in right now, and it's been working dividends. Of course, I'm more than willing to give anybody guidance on that to figure out how to like match up what you make versus what you can actually save each month. Of course, adding in any kind of bills or whatsoever just to make sure that you have a better lifestyle. But that's just something I kind of find myself doing lately because it gives me peace of mind. Because if I know I'm making $15 an hour, but I can only afford X, Y, and Z, I'm a big advocate of live within your means, don't live above them. So I don't want you
Mhm.
going out there making $15 an hour and you make what 12 $2,400 a month, or $2,200 to $2,400 a month with your hourly rate, including overtime, and your rent is $1,200. You already spending 50% of your income on rent. You know what I mean? I want y'all to be able
Right.
to budget and get yourself in a place where you can actually be okay, so you can save. And if you were to lose your job, you got a savings left over so you can cover about a month or two, including your bills and utilities and so on. That's a part of that self care measurement that people don't think about. And people think when I say savings or I have a bank account with enough money in it, it means like I'm completely satisfied with what I have in my bank account. I'm wealthy enough to do so and so. But that shit is healthy because if you're living check to check every single month, you get a check. You're never gonna find peace with yourself. You're always gonna be struggling to fight, struggling in the battle against yourself because you don't know how to really manage your own lifestyle. So that's one of those things where I want people to like really understand. Like self-care goes well beyond just eating your food diet and food intake and working out and staying around positive people, staying around people who influence you in a positive manner. Like it goes way beyond that shit. Sometimes it's really the tangible things outside of the intangible things. So that's my point on that. So y'all got.
And you also got to think about. And I thought about it once y'all started talking. Therapeutic. And when I say therapeutic, I mean like if you, as a man, bro, I know, and y'all know too. We go through shit where it's times where you feel like you can't talk to somebody. Even if you got them friends or brothers you feel like that's close, you always don't want somebody that know what's going on to talk to. You want somebody that don't know shit about what's going on. You just want to vent and let it go. So find a therapist, a priest, anything, and just find someone out there to talk to. Because as a man, bro, you can't have that shit built up because it affects other parts of your life.
You know something? Saying that out loud, I seen a fucking video. I want to say it was on Facebook. I don't think it was on TikTok because it would have been popular as fuck on TikTok. I seen a video on Facebook, and it was this guy just standing outside with a sign. He was like, it was like a public interview or like a public, what is it? Like a survey or some shit like that. Like it's just them doing like fuck. What the fuck is it called?
Doesn't he say a public interview?
No, public
interview.
Oh. Don't get all mad at me, nigga. I thought you said
no. Because I'm trying to think of like the language behind it. So basically, the nigga basically said like on one side of the sign like take as much money as you want for free, and on the other side of the sign it basically said I just need somebody to talk to for 30 minutes and never talk about it again, but I need a stranger. And everybody went to that sign and took off $1, took off $5, $20, $100 here, $50 there. But when he flipped that sign over, nobody actually took time to actually talk to him because in actuality, when he came on the video, he was like, in actuality, I did have this money posted on the board. It wasn't real money, but it goes to show you that people aren't willing to help somebody else out of need. And this is why we have so many people willing to commit suicide or looking to commit suicide because they don't have anybody to talk to or nobody willing to have an open ear for them, even if it's just for a couple of minutes. People don't need anybody to go back and forth with them for hours. They just need someone to sit down. And just like Mike said, sometimes I might not even want anybody to sit down with me that I know because I don't want to come back to you and, we talking about the same thing. Hey, Jay, how you doing today? How you feeling about such and such? How you and such work this out? Oh, y'all good? Now, like sometimes I don't want to hear those questions. Sometimes I just want to talk to somebody, let that shit off my chest, get that weight off my back, throw it, and then whoever listens to me. Yeah, it's like after that, I never see that person again.
Some people don't want somebody that's going to have an opinion about everything. Everything is not for you to have a conversation, argument, or opinion. Sometimes I just want to fucking say this shit just to get the fuck off, and I just want somebody to fucking listen.
A lot of the times, I just want you to shut up and listen.
Yes, I just want you to listen. I don't need you to be like, well, I think you should have. No, I don't care about what you think I should have done, what you think I shouldn't have done. Just fucking listen.
That part.
So, the next portion is ego, man. So, actually, I'm gonna let one of y'all pop off the ego topic real quick. We'll just kind of chime in.
Egos as a man?
Yeah, just ego in general. You ain't got to be as a man, but ego
in general. Life? Okay, ego in general. I'm a big advocate of check your ego at the door.
Yeah,
check your ego at the door because I don't know. Did something happen with SB shit?
I don't know.
Nah, I'm here. I gotta walk away real quick.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize that nigga so black. I thought he was just still here.
Boy, fuck you,
bro. Hey, you funny as fuck for that one. That was a good one. But I'm a big advocate, and Mike, you know this for sure. I've told you this personally, bro. Check your ego at the door. I don't care what you got going. I don't give a fuck what you got going. But check that shit at the door, bro, because I didn't do this shit to you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how you was raised or whatever, and I don't know where you come from, and that's cool. But same way, you don't know how I was raised. You don't know where I'm come from. So check your ego at the door so we can, you know what I'm saying, we can come together as human beings rather than oh, my ego here, your ego there. Egos can get you fucked up in this world.
Yeah, that's
Your
facts.
ego can get you
Egos,
fucked up in the world.
I think egos are taken too lightly in seriousness. And when I say that, people want to be heard and understood so much that they'll let their ego get in between relationships that they actually want. And I'm not talking about like boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm talking about like friendships,
In general,
brotherhood.
everything.
Like they'll let egos get in between that shit because they want to be known as I'm this person. I do this. When in reality, bro, like it's some friendships and brotherhoods you have to be submissive to. In relationships too, you got to be submissive. You got to be able to, yeah, you this person, but also they're this person also.
Yeah. So
Your ego,
egos ain't necessarily just one dimensional because
no,
you can have a negative ego, you can have a positive ego, you can have a
positive.
very neutral ego. But I think a lot of people don't know how to decipher what their version of the ego is because if anybody knows about the series on Netflix, All American or CW
Yeah.
series, so everybody in that series has an ego, right? And everybody's ego is so different. So you got what's his name? Spencer James. Spencer James is an all-American football player. His not necessarily adopted brother, but his brother by some sort is damn, what's the light-skinned dude named quarterback? God damn it.
I couldn't tell you names because I didn't really watch it. But I've watched episodes.
Well, the QB. So we know who we're talking about. So Spencer James he's from Crenshaw. Well, the character is from Crenshaw High. His ego has always been, I need to be the hero. And he got called out on it so many times. And it's like every time somebody says something about him having that hero ethic, he gets all in his checks and he like, man, I ain't trying to be nobody hero. I'm just trying to make sure I look out for my people. That's your ego. It's a good thing to have that personality trait, but
Jordan.
your ego is getting Jordan. So, but your ego is getting ahead of you, and like sometimes you put yourself in everybody's situation, and it causes harm to you because you're trying to be so much of a hero to everybody else, and not trying to step away and let people live their lives the way they need to. Now your ego gets caught up because now you get told about yourself, and people are actually telling you, stop trying to look out for me so much because every time you try to look out for me, I get hurt or you get hurt, and it's not. And you want to blame everybody around you, but you can't blame anybody but yourself because you keep putting yourself in that situation. But then you got other people like myself before where in a relationship before, I was like, I don't want to, like, I'm always taking accountability for my action, but I wasn't really taking accountability. I was taking partial blame, but me taking partial blame ain't necessarily accountability. But I want to hold everybody else accountable for their actions. I want to tell you what you did wrong, but when you tell me what I did wrong, I want to fire all back at you like, oh yeah, I know I did that, but you did da 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 da. Like that's just how we work as humans. But as soon as I start getting that feedback and start realizing like maybe me getting a reality check ain't that bad. Let me go and put my ego and sit this bitch in this jar right here, lock that bitch in, and let me just sit right here and listen. I'm gonna hear your words and I'm gonna get punched in the chest a couple times, but I need to hear that shit. But then once we get done with that, I need you to check your ego too so we can get this shit laid out on the field.
So two things off of that, right? One, I think people's egos, people let negative factors impact egos a lot. The reason I say that is because like you just said, right? You can have a person where their ego is, I want to help everybody. You can't help everybody because everybody got to walk their own path. I keep saying this. Walk your own path. Don't let anybody deteriorate or switch what you're going to do. If you're going to do it, live with it. I'm going to support you 100%. But you're going to live with what decision you made.
Yeah, stand on it.
Thanks.
My second thing is that you just said accountability, right?
Yep.
People will get that shit mistaken. Me taking blame is not taking accountability. Taking accountability is saying, you know what? I was wrong. How do I fix it? Even if you fixing it is being quiet and letting somebody go through their emotions because you fucked up, take your accountability. I know people don't take accountability because every time somebody do something, they go, well, such and such did this. That's not taking accountability. It's not even taking blame. Take your fucking accountability for shit you do.
Thanks.
You make a decision that was wrong, take accountability for it. You know what? I made this decision, but let me go ahead and fix it.
I know when people take accountability, especially like conversations, personal conversations we've all had. I've had one-on-one with you, SB, one-on-one with you, Mike, where I know you're taking accountability where you say, I can admit I fucked up right here, and then you tell me exactly how you fucked up, where you fucked up, the time, place, and all that shit. And you like, this is how I need to move to better it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To get better on my life.
Because taking
Like,
accountability is not just saying I was wrong. That's taking blame. You still
I
got to
did
do
this
the other
because of
parts of
this.
it.
I did this because of this. Now I will admit that I should not have moved that way. So from here on out, I will not move that way.
Exactly.
Or from here on out, instead of me doing this, I will take this route.
So what I take from that is the main sentence that I'm gonna bring out is surround yourself with people who are not afraid of you. And it doesn't have to be like afraid of you, like I ain't afraid to beat your ass, or I ain't afraid to fight you, or I ain't afraid to go back and forth. Be around people who are not afraid to tell you you're wrong. And understand that when they tell you you're wrong, it's not out of malicious behavior. It's not because of they're hating on you. It's not because they dislike you. It's not because they have this ulterior motive. It's because they genuinely love you. Mike is my brother, but Mike hasn't ever gotten to the point where he's just like really called me out on something to tell me about myself. But the two people I can full fledged tell you have is Jock and Kayanis. And Kayanis has been on a couple of episodes with us, and they both told me about myself at points in time. And it's like,
Her name Kayanis?
yeah.
Yep. Shout out, Kay.
So why would I go back and forth to these two
That shit
people?
kind of cute.
This nigga. So like, my thing is like,
Kayanis, if you watching, text me, baby. Text me.
man, please.
Hey, look, hey, shout out for Kay, because this nigga is wild, bro.
Y'all know me, man.
But yeah, man, like when I take accountability, bro, I literally say maybe 3 to 5 words once I know I did something wrong, and once they call me out on it. It doesn't take much for me to understand when I did something wrong, but they know how to communicate with me. So when I say you got to be around people who are not afraid of you, be around people who are not afraid of you, but also know how to talk to you and know how to get through to you. Because I'm not the type of person where you can misdirect me with so many words. And I tell everybody that comes around me, like, what if you're gonna tell me about myself, don't give me a 10-letter story or a 10-page story about what I did wrong, or why you're getting ready to tell me what you're telling me, because it's gonna go on one end out the other, and I'm gonna forget what we're talking about. And don't try to talk me through 14 different problems in one sentence, because at that point, now we're never getting anywhere, because you want to talk to me about on November 13th, I did something wrong. November 15th, I did something else. November 17th, I did something else. November 20th and November 26th, I did something else. But you're trying to fit all of it into one conversation, and you know me well enough to know that I'm not going to retain 6 days. At
Hell
max,
no.
I might retain
I
like
really
1
what
or
I
2.
ate for breakfast.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I barely remember that shit. But like,
You feel me?
like,
But that's like last time, our last podcast, right?
mm-hmm.
If whoever was watching, if you was watching, you know what happened at the end. But like I told these two ugly ass niggas is, and I said this is not how you get to me. If you do want to talk, we can talk, but that's not how you get to me. Because I don't do well with somebody coming aggressive. Because I'm gonna come aggressive back. But I'll talk. We can talk, and that's why I say, like, as a man, your ego, your emotion, all of it has to be precise, because once it's not, you're going to be looked at as an angry ass man.
Facts.
You're going to be looked at as, you know what, I can't even talk to him because he don't know why he mad. He just mad all the time. When in reality, people not mad all the time. Some people just don't know how to talk to them.
Yep, facts. So
the crazy thing is before you say something, SB, it's crazy because I'm like listening to y'all talking. I was like really listening to what SB said when he was like, yeah, I've checked SB on whatever case may be. It really ties into how we started this episode, where SB 9 times out of 10, SB went. If it's a situation where I had to tell SB he's wrong and have to hold SB accountable, he's coming to me as he needs to vent real quick. You know what I'm saying? He's not even coming to me like he want my advice. He coming to me on some like, I just need you to listen to me. So what I do is I listen to him and let him get all the way to the end. And then when he look at me, I'm like, yeah, bro, but I know you just wanted me to listen, but I'm gonna tell you right here, you fucked up right here. And he be like, what? When you said this and you told me you did this, you shouldn't have did that. That right there is where you fucked up for yourself, fucked up the whole situation. You could have went a whole different route and we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. SB will look at me and be like, damn, you right. And we move on from it. And vice versa, because it's definitely happened shoe on the other foot where I've come to SB and vented and bro be like, My nigga, you sound about stupid as hell right now. You fucked up.
I told you that shit, what, 3 weeks ago? When you came to me about some shit?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And I was like, yo.
He was like, you really, and I was like, yeah, I'm just being petty.
Nigga, you wrong.
I was like,
I'm
I'm
wrong.
being petty at this point. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I was being petty at that point.
Yeah, but see, that just come with conflict, man. Like, if y'all gonna surround yourself, like I get tired of people saying like I ain't got no friends, I ain't got no real friends, I ain't got no people in my circle. Like, nigga, everybody got somebody in their circle. You just don't want to listen to them people in your circle because everybody that people tend to be around is either gonna be for you or against you. And the people that are gonna be against you are gonna be the people who always cater to you, people who always tell you you're doing nothing wrong, people who always side with you even when you do things wrong. But you need people on your side who ain't gonna be afraid to be like, hey, yo, I hear you, but you ain't making sense. I'm gonna check you. Like, there's nobody that I've been around that can't say that I've never called them out on some shit. And I'll call them out right when they say some shit, or I'll call them out away from people depending on who they are and how they respond or how they receive information. But I've never been the type of person to let you go a day without knowing you did something stupid. You fucked up. I'm not telling you that shit because I want to sound like an asshole, but I'm telling you this shit because you made everybody else think that you are an asshole.
And that's what I was just about to say. Like, stop surrounding yourself with people that you attract to. And when I say that, stop surrounding yourself with people that's gonna tell you what you want to hear and not what the fuck you need to hear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because what you want to hear and what you need to hear is two different things. What you want to hear is you ain't did shit wrong, you doing everything right. You like no. What you need to hear is, yo, you fucked up here. Oh, you was right here, but you fucked up right here. You shouldn't have did this. You shouldn't have did that.
Yep, that's facts.
Because at the same time, when you do something wrong, this world is not going to tell you that you're right all the time. They're going to tell you when you're wrong. They're going to show you when you're wrong.
That's facts. And see, like, my bridge is, I have, technically speaking, Jock is one of my best friends, but I don't consider him a best friend. That's a brother. But, and Mike is a really close friend. We haven't got to that point yet because we ain't got that time invested. But I do have 2 female best friends. And my 2 female best friends have been locked in with me for over 9 years. And when I talk about my male friends, my female friends in their own reasoning, I have my female friends because I have my female friends. They know me best. They know how to talk to me. They know how to communicate with me, and they know how to tell me when I'm doing something wrong in regards to relationships that I have with other women. So that's what they're here for, and that's what I'm there for as far as they go. Because we can give each other context on how to walk through life when it comes to certain situations.
On the other sex's mindset.
Yeah. So we can lean on each other when we need to actually use each other, because that's what friendships and whether they platonic or sexual, whatever the situation may be, we lean on the opposite sex for help, because that's what we're supposed to be here for. We're supposed to use each other to guide each other in different ways. But then you got a different field where you got males. So when I talk about my male friends, I don't talk about my male friends being like, oh yeah, me and my boys, da 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 da. My closest homies are gonna be the homies that I know they got kids, they got a girl at home, and if they don't, I know for a fact they got kids. I do not surround myself with single men that don't have kids for a reason, because I don't want to get mixed up in the life that I don't want to be in. And I don't want to have any kind of influence whatsoever on anything that I don't want to be involved in. I know what I'm capable of doing. I know what I used to do, but that don't mean I need to do it now.
Or
go for
what people don't understand is, I don't even know how the saying go, but basically, like, if it walk like a duck, talk like a duck, it's a duck. If you surround yourself with single male friends, right, and you got Jazz, but your single male friends are out here dotting it up, what do you think Jazz is thinking you doing?
Birds of a feather flock together.
Birds of a feather flock together. Thank you. Which is why I don't understand, like, when people be like, "Oh, I got hoe friends, but I'm not hoe."
Yeah, and this contact go for females too, bro. It's one and the same. Like, you can't be mad at this man for thinking y'all out there doing some shit that y'all other single friends out there doing. If you hang around 6 other females and all of them single, going to clubs every night, having different men over every night, or having different men in their little circle every night.
What do you think I'm thinking you doing?
I'm thinking you're doing the same thing. Yeah, you may not be having sex with them, but it's just a matter of time before me and you go through some shit, and it's so easy for you to just switch over, and you like, what?
Exactly.
Today,
or one of these bitches call you like, yo, I got this me and my little joint about to go out, and he got a friend. You want to go?
And let's be real, we humans, bro. We gonna indulge, bro. Like no matter what. Like if I'm in a situation where I got a girl at home, and I know me and my boys going out, and all my boys single, even though they got kids, and if they saying like, oh yeah, we're gonna party with da 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 da, they don't even invite me because they already know I'm not gonna be comfortable.
I'm not going to.
They already know I'm not going.
Yeah, if we got strippers, different story because strippers is strippers. But if we just got females in a club in a section, bro, I'm not in that shit. I don't want to be sitting in no section with 6 to 7 bitches, and I got a bitch at home just because my homeboys are single and they got like free nights and shit. Because I'm going to indulge, and it's human nature.
I could be at home sitting on the couch with my bitch rather than sitting in the same with 6 bitches. Right.
Yeah, bro. I don't like indulging in shit because once you indulge that first time, bro, it's over with. Because you're gonna indulge one time, then it's gonna turn into another time, then it's gonna turn into another time, and it's just gonna become a domino effect. And then when you get caught up in some shit, now you get texts. Hey, yo, my boy, you remember you had that bitch last night? Da 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 da. And now she looking at your phone like, what bitch you had last night? You ain't.
Oh, you ain't a single friend, bro.
But now you fucked up.
If me and Jock was single, right? I am single, but if Jock was single, and I am single. We went to go hang out, right? I wouldn't be like, yo, Colin
found a girl, man. He lying like a motherfucker.
I'm single. I'm free to the world. I'm in these streets. But no. Let me chill.
Hey yo, SB.
Oh shit.
SB.
What's up, guys?
I don't know what you want, but we need to take a drink to that.
Hey, twin. We all want today.
I knew where he was going with
it. Hey, that boy acted up.
Hey, but nah, like for real, bro. If we single and we go out, I'm not about to invite you because I know what type of time we on, and I know you're not on that type of time. And I'm also not going to invite you because I'm not about to put drama in your house. I'm not going to invite you knowing we on that type of time, and that jazz like, oh, you going out with them niggas. I know what them niggas do.
Mm-hmm.
That's not fair to you, nor is it fair to her. So I feel like as a homeboy, as your real homeboy, I wouldn't even do no shit like that.
Man, it's crazy because I've been
put you in that predicament.
I've been on both sides of the spectrum, where it's like I was the homie that was the hoe, and I still didn't. I never invited the homie out. Like I'll be on some like, let me just come to your house and let me come kick it with you. Because you my homie still, you know what I'm saying? You still my brother. Like, you probably know exactly what I'm going through and why I'm doing the stuff that I'm doing. So let me just come to your house where you feel comfortable. I'll come kick it with you, have a drink.
Hey, look, wait, Jock was, hey, backstory, right? I got to tell the shit. So I knew Jock wanted to go do some fucked up shit, right? I knew every time Jock wanted to do some fucked up shit when we was in Cali, bro. Because the nigga always hit me up. Normally we'll stand outside, smoke a cigar. He'd be like, hey, pull up to the crib, da-da-da-da, come out with me or something. But every once in a while, bro, be like, shit, bro, I'm gonna pull up to the crib, bro. Let's play some 2K. Like, nigga, you don't never want to just come over here and play 2K. What's the move? So, Jock would always have primary plans to go to a club somewhere or go meet up with some bitch. Mind you, this single Jock. Regardless of what's going on, this single Jock. This nigga be like, hey, bro, let's pull up. I'm gonna pull up to the crib. Let's play 2K. Let's get this Hitty and Crown mix. And I knew right then and there, bro was trying to get some fucked up shit, but he knew he couldn't ask me to go. Every fucking time.
But at least my night started with SB. SB, the night started with you, but I ended somewhere else.
Hey, nigga, that's how I go though, bro. At least he know the code though. Cause like me, I don't give a fuck if I'm in a good or bad relationship, nigga. I'm not the type of nigga to fuck nothing up. That's just me.
I'm not.
Yeah.
And none of us is, but you know, at the end of the day,
that's great activity to me.
We gotta do it, bro. Like, yeah, hell yeah.
At that point, you might as well walk in my house on the couch and just be like, hey, remember this girl? Cause that's the same thing you about to do.
Yeah.
I don't want to be around. I don't ever want to be around the homies where, like, when they come in and sit down, I gotta look at them like this.
Yeah, but see that's when I knew I'd be like, yeah, he came on my crib, but now I look on IG, him and Lou linked up. I'm like, all right, yep, he wanted to do some shit. He went to do some
crazy shit. If I linked up with Lou, we went to go do some crazy shit.
Hey, nigga, it was him, Lou, and Bria, nigga. I was like, yep.
No, it'd be me, Lou, and Casey.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah,
hey, Casey was the nigga, bro. Casey was the homie, man.
Even now, if I want to hang with Jock, I'm gonna go to Jock's house, or Jock come to my house. We're gonna drink, we're gonna chill. But I'm not about to go out and be like, "Yo, Jock, you coming?" No, I know he's not coming.
Mm-mm. He always called me.
I'm not even gonna ask that question.
He only called me at the end of the night when shit started. When shit go left, and he want me to come fight.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask that question. I'm not gonna ask that question because I don't feel like dealing with his old lady. I don't feel like dealing with her.
Hey,
She's
nigga,
strong.
I went back for Christian on Facebook, nigga. That was funny as shit.
She's strong.
Hey, ain't he trying to feel that pain, nigga? I was over there talking shit. I was like, he said something on Facebook. And I was like, shit, bad boys for life. He was like, I'm a nigga great for both of y'all niggas. Ah, shit.
Boy, Chrissy punched me one time. I was like, you punch me again, I'm gonna have to fight Jock.
Shit, I'm gonna fight both of their ass. She punched me, nigga.
We're gonna have to get out here.
I got a soft chest, nigga. That's over with.
Not abusive. You should watch it. Not abusive.
Fuck out of here. Hey, blink twice if you good. Oh shit.
I'm all good, y'all.
Blink with your right eye if you need help, nigga.
Blink. Hey, shit, man. So, last one I got today, man. Actually, I think this was Jock's topic, but channeling your emotions. I'll let one of y'all pop it off, man.
Find a way to channel your emotions. So, channeling your emotions, which can go so many ways. Men need to know that can go so many ways. Like, you know, it can go anywhere from SB, you just putting the ball on the court and dribbling up and down. Goddamn, Mike getting on the football field and just hitting that one hit stick. You feel me? Me going to the gym, iron, or damn sitting down and chopping it up. Channeling your emotions, getting into this podcast. Channeling your emotions through the podcast, bro. There's so many ways, but men need to understand that they need to channel their emotions instead of bottling that shit up. Because when you bottle that shit up, that shit eats away at you. And just because you bottled it up, don't mean you forgot about it. Which the downside to that is, all you're doing is when you bottle it up, eventually you're gonna snap about it. It just takes that one right moment at the one wrong time, and now you spazzing over everything because you didn't just let the shit out. You ain't find a way to let your emotions out and let your emotions run free. So now when your emotions run free, everybody looking at you like you crazy.
Thanks.
You done goddamn punch holes in walls and goddamn did some wild shit just because you let that shit channel your emotions, man.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Would y'all be willing to open up a chat room so we could just talk to men and just, you know what I'm saying, have like some shit like every Wednesday, every Friday, some shit like that, like 30 minutes to an hour, and just chop it up and just have like a group of men who just come together and just be able to just talk about their emotions and shit. And like no face card, like no face card, none of that shit. We just get in there and just talk. Of course, we can host the shit, but we can do some shit like that. Man.
Hell yeah. Because 9 times out of 10 shit, I'm gonna be in that motherfucker talking shit.
Yeah, bro. Because
let me tell you something, dog. And shout out to my pops. My pops telling me some real shit. That nigga said, "I'm proud of you. I don't expect you to know everything right now, because nigga, I'm 40 something and I don't know everything."
Right.
That part.
That's right.
So to every day.
To expect a man or a woman to just know every emotion they going through and know how to handle it is outrageous. But when you say channel your emotions, I'm not saying to hide your emotions. I'm saying find a way to deal with your emotions healthy. Don't drink, don't smoke. But you know what? I'm mad right now. Let me go get in my thoughts, figure out why I'm mad. Maybe I'll write it down, figure out a solution to how to fix why I'm mad. If I'm happy right now, okay, I'm happy, but the person next to me, so let's say I'm happy and me and Jock in the same room. Jock might not be happy. So let me not be overly joyous, but still tending to, you know what, my boy not happy, but I'm happy. So let me get him to where I'm at.
I ain't gonna say that, bro. If you overly joyous, nigga, bring that energy.
If you overly joyous, bro, and you see I'm down bad, bro, bring your overly joyous ass and sit next to me, bro, and tell me why the fuck you overly joyous, because the same thing that's making you overly joyous might
y'all niggas know me. I don't care if you sad, mad, frowning, upside down, nigga. I'm gonna make a nigga happy. I don't pause, but I'm.
You made that game. What you mean? Hey, yeah, you did yourself. You did yourself like that game.
Wild pause. But nah, like I'm going. Y'all know me. I'm gonna come with that joking, goofy. Yeah. Like I'm doing. Like that's me. That's my personality anyway. So I'm not gonna just be like, oh, he's sad. Go through your shit. No, I'm about to come over there. What you sad for? Okay, what the fuck you worried about that for? We here now. What you worried about that for?
What you sad for?
It's funny though, because I'm the same way, bro.
You wanna not be like that, Doc?
Mike, you don't know,
but it's just funny as fuck how you said it, bro.
Mike, you don't know, Q, but SB, you know Q. You know Q,
Yeah.
bro.
Hey, he was
you
just
know,
over
you
here.
know, hey, fact, you know what I'm saying? You know Q, me and Q used to be roommates in college, bro. And that nigga Q would come into me, bro, come into the room mad as fuck, bro.
Oh,
Mad as fuck. I
pause,
know.
pause,
He'd come
pause.
into the room mad as
Wow,
fuck.
pause. That
I
nigga
meant
said that nigga Q will come into me.
he'll come in the room to me and be like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, Q will come to the room mad as fuck, bro. Q will come to the room mad as fuck and he'll say some wild shit. And I just look at him and I'll say some crazy shit. That nigga be like, bruh, you just pissed me off even more. Why? Because you won't let me
That sound
be
like
mad,
you.
bro. You won't let me be mad, bro. My job is not to let you be mad, bro.
Not at all.
You came into this room and said that shit to me for a reason. I was supposed to put a smile on your face, and now
Hey,
you over here,
nigga.
ha he.
Tell you, bro.
That shit sound like you, bro. Like, how the fuck
Bro,
you get mad at me because I'm trying to make your day better, nigga? Fuck you.
You feel me? You can just let me be mad, bro. I'm over here. You got me over here laughing and shit, nigga. What the fuck? Q, shut up, bro. Shut up.
I'm telling you, I find joy out of everything, my nigga. I swear to God.
Yeah, bro.
I swear.
The most important thing, bro, is laughter, happiness, positivity is so fucking contagious, nigga. But on the contrary, fucking negativity is just as fucking contagious. So like,
It is.
when people say read the fucking room, that means read the room and everybody around you. Like, there have been too many instances where everybody else is happy, but they got that one person sitting off to the side and nobody checks on them. And they just sit right there, just dragging through the fucking day or dragging through the event. And it's like, nigga, the event could have been that much more better if this person was involved. This person just here like a fly on the fucking wall and nobody's engaging with them. So what's gonna happen?
Or vice versa,
What's
where
gonna happen is
everybody
Mike
come in the
gonna walk
room.
into the room, and make a joke, and everybody gonna laugh. Because we
Yeah.
all about to get in this bitch laughing.
Or we've all been in situations where you go into a room and everybody happy, and you got that one person that's having a bad day, and it just throws the whole mood off of the whole room. So you, like,
That's
motherfuckers
because
be
everybody
like, man,
be scared to say something though. That just
everybody like, yo, what's going on
I
in
told-
here? Like, I'm
I
stressed,
told
bro.
Jock when I was first going through my shit. I came to Kiana's house. It was me, you, Kiana, we were drinking, and somebody
Yeah.
said something about somebody cheating or whatever, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. And the first person it happened to, and Jock was like, nigga, you joking that fast? Yes, I'm gonna joke that fast, nigga. I'm gonna find joy in all this shit. Why? Because I'm not about to be sad or mad about some shit that is gonna make me feel down.
I ain't gonna
Because
lie.
everything you got to realize is everything you go through is either a blessing or a lesson. So ain't no reason to be down about it. You know what I'm saying? You take your L with the situation. Of course, feel your
Take
emotions.
your
Go
L,
through
stress,
your
and keep
emotions.
moving.
Absolutely, go through your emotions. Do not bottle them emotions up. Go through your emotions. But you bounce back, bro.
Yeah.
Bounce back and goddamn get on the high horse and go ahead head forward.
That shit.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, boy. Nigga walking around talking about some nigga, man, my bitch cheating on me, nigga. I ain't gonna do nothing but laugh. Like, nigga, I got cheated on too, nigga. I'm cool. I ain't gonna do that but laugh, nigga. Like, what? Nigga, you got cheated on too? Shit, drinks up. Drinks up, nigga.
Boy, look,
Hey, we had a group together, my nigga. We had a group together.
Hey, ask bro. That motherfucker hit me with that shit. I hit him with the sit back, little nigga. Let me tell you a story about this one time.
Hey,
You hear
nigga,
me?
it be so cool, bro. Cause like
I'm not about to be mad over that shit.
the good thing about niggas is the same way we fight is the same way we have fun, nigga. We can be beefing for every bit of 30 minutes. We go outside, throw them hands real quick, come back in, dap each other up. We back at it like nothing. Nigga, if you come in here tomorrow, so my bitch
Yeah,
cheated on me,
because I
bro.
was using Virginia, nigga. Because the other day we was gonna throw hands.
Hey, nigga, I told you to throw hands. I told you walk in that house,
We
throw
was
hands,
gonna throw
and
them
get busy.
motherfuckers.
I told you, bro. But like,
I told Jock, I said if SB was out here, bro, we was gonna go to the grass, squabble, come back and have a drink.
hell yeah, I don't give a fuck. I be with that shit. I don't care. Win, lose, nigga. We out there throwing hands. Don't grab me. Don't pick me up. I'm punching your grill the whole time.
We going toe to toe. I'm gonna put these paws on you.
If anybody out there watching, if anybody grab, you better separate this shit.
What
I'm going for
do you
thunder.
say? That's what's wrong with y'all youngsters. Y'all don't know how to use these no more. Y'all don't know how to use these. You better learn how to use these.
Hey, nigga.
Fuck with me.
Hey,
What
the best
what that
friendship
nigga
came by
did-
way of two hands, nigga.
Hey, what that nigga Desi Banks say? Man, come to the street, hoes. I'm finna put these things on you.
Hey, nigga, the best friendships came by way of fist, nigga. Before all this gun shit started happening, nigga, fist was the real hand to hand combat where you found out who your fucking friends was.
Fist to come from basketball court.
Let me talk to you.
Cause nigga, I don't got into some fights, nigga, with niggas I thought I'd never be cool with. And like I ain't gonna lie, bro. I still had grudges up until like last year with niggas that I ain't got to fight yet. But I know if I would have put them fucking hands on them, win or lose, nigga, I would have been like, shit.
But you know the issue is, niggas don't know how to lose fights no more.
Nah, they don't.
Nah.
They gonna get
Take
that
your
Drake.
L and walk away.
They gonna get that Drake as soon as they lose.
Yeah, niggas want to lose a fight and come shoot.
Take your L and walk away, bro. Just take your L.
I tell you right now, you grew up where I grew up at, nigga. You fought, y'all went in the house, came back, everything was normal.
So you grew up where I grew up at is if you fought, if you was my homie or for myself, if you fought and lost, spin the block tomorrow. You gonna fight every day until you get your dub, and then
that's facts.
Shake hands and walk away.
That's facts. That's facts.
Now, if them losses start to get outrageous, that nigga just whooping your ass.
My mama wouldn't let you wouldn't take no loss from my mama. You take a loss, you get your ass in this house and get your ass whooped.
Oh, what number one rule? It's all black. I think it's all black.
You either fight me or fight him.
If you lose that fight, you took 2 L's today because you gonna come in here and I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, nigga, when I first started fighting,
life.
Yeah, like
man, what?
So when I first started fighting, bro, it sounds stupid as fuck, but every time I got in a fight at a new grade level, like I lost my first fight every single time. Elementary school, I got my first fight. I lost my first fight. After that, never got beat again. Went to middle school, lost my first fight, never got beat again. High school, I got jumped, never got beat again. Nick, I got jumped because of a female. It wasn't me, but I got my ass beat too.
Motherfucker, Stacy came up to the school. Nigga, I heard you couldn't keep your hands to yourself.
That nigga hit the baby boy. I got jumped by some little niggas.
Hey, the fucked up part was right. So the bitch I was talking to, she was starting so much shit with the niggas on the
bitch. Was she a bitch when you got jumped?
Yeah, hell yeah. Big time.
Yeah, hell yeah. Big time. That's when she became the bitch.
Fucking talking about, nigga. So mind you, I'm on the football team at Mays, and the bitch I'm talking to, she run her mouth a lot, nigga. And she one of them, like, she played basketball and shit too. So she was damn near studied, like STEM type shit, but she was girly at the same time outside the uniform. And she was crazy about me, nigga. She was crazy about me.
Lesbian.
Basically, yeah, nigga. So
you was over there fucking with Young and May?
No, she was a girl at first.
Young and May was too.
Oh, Young and May.
Hey, fuck it, to each his own. All these bitches get knocked up same way. Fucking talking about. But no, so the bitch was like,
what?
but listen, like the bitch was like, she was always running her fucking mouth. Like she was getting fights with bitches, and then she would try niggas and be like, oh yeah, my nigga, da 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 da. And I'm like, nigga, I'm on a whole football team with a whole bunch of thug ass niggas. I'm not scared of them, but nigga, this is finna cause me to join the game. So
that's not your line.
Like, right. Don't put me in the line of fire, bitch. I'm not ready yet. I always lose my first fight. I always lose my first fight.
Talking shit. I don't even got no beef with the nigga.
The funny thing is, the nigga didn't even talk to me. All I seen was this nigga Deuce. Deuce is like this swole ass nigga with his mohawk. And you know, any nigga with a mohawk on a football team, he just ain't the nigga to talk to.
With a mohawk is
he's just a nigga on the team with the mohawk. So the nigga walk up to me in the lunch line. I got my tray in my hand, got my little dry ass chicken sandwich, get my little mustard packet, my little mayonnaise packet, get my little carton of milk, putting all the shit together. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my little entree going. So another nigga came from behind the line and punched me so hard right here in my eye, nigga. From behind me, nigga. Boy, my eye vessel was so busted up, nigga. My whole eye was red.
That shit started swelling as soon as he hit him. That shit was like,
boy, nigga.
I get that nigga a steak.
Nigga, the crazy thing is, bro, I didn't even know where the nigga went.
Heartbeat. That shit was like, boom, boom,
boy, it felt like it, nigga. I didn't even know where the nigga went. So the bitch that I'm dating, she pulled me out of the lounge, like by my shirt, pulled me all the way through the fucking cafeteria out to the outside doors, nigga, because she didn't want me to get suspended. Bitch, why am I getting suspended? I'm the one that just got my ass punched. I just got my ass damn near knocked out, and this bitch pulling me out. Bitch, you supposed to be helping me fight these niggas that you just started beef with. I waited till the next week for these niggas to apologize to me and say, nah, we really wanted to beat her ass, but we had to punch you. You know I can't do shit because there was 7 niggas in front of me.
Hey, that nigga said I was waiting for these niggas to apologize.
The niggas apologized to me, bro, but I couldn't do shit because it was still like, nigga, it's one nigga surrounded by like 6 other niggas. If I swing on him, I'm going to get jumped again. The next day, I got jumped. Because the bitch said some other shit. I got jumped by 4 niggas then. So I'm like, you know what? This ain't my school.
Listen, I don't believe nor I don't condone hitting bitches, but you should have beat that bitch ass. She
I wanted
to. I would have beat that bitch ass. Big up, what the hell is your all.
Nigga,
At that point,
so bad.
at that point, you should have just did your homework. You gotta see what classes he got, when he got those classes, where he walked.
He wrong. Because she keep putting me in this situation.
Hey, nigga,
I walk her to class every day. So when that bell ring and she walk out, Mickey.
Hey, what's crazy? Actually, I actually started a fight one time. So there was an I ain't gonna say no names, but it was one of my homeboys when I transferred to Doug the next year. I was playing on the basketball team.
Say the name.
I will say my homeboy Ramonte. That was my boy. He played big on our team in basketball and shit. And for some reason, I never knew the story that came with me to Doug was that I got my ass beat at Maze, and that's why I left Maze. But see, I had video evidence. I had the fucking receipts. So the nigga I fought, it already pissed me off, right? So
he beat your ass?
Huh?
He beat your ass?
Fuck no. I beat the shit out of man ass. So in Spanish class, I was already pissed off that somebody took my apple juice out of lunch and they gave me orange juice when I sat back down, my nigga. So I was pissed off already. So then we get to Spanish class and we doing this assignment and shit, and I'm already cheating off a nigga paper. The nigga walks up to my desk straight forward and takes the fucking paper off my desk, and he tried to pull a bitch card on me, nigga. I was like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this nigga? So Big Red and Jay, they both walked up to me. They was like, shit, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, Slim? What you gonna do? I was like, bro, they gonna have to see me out the class. And all they said was, bro, if you don't pop it off, we gonna jump you. I said, ain't no fucking way. I'm finna get jumped 3 times in 1 year, nigga. It is through. Nigga, I got down to the bottom of that stairwell. As soon as I seen bro with his fat ass walk up like this. Minky. Then it got to a point where his homeboy literally pulled me off on because he was like, bro, you ain't finna beat my homeboy ass that bad. So all this shit in the video, bro. I showed the bitch on the cheerleading. I ain't gonna say bitch. She cool as fuck. Showed the girl on the cheerleading team over there, Doug, what really went down. She was like, that nigga told us that he beat your ass and that's why you left Maze. Now we got to run game. Nigga, the video circulated back from Doug all the way back to Maze again, nigga. He ain't fought me since. But that's my stories for the day.
Bad.
Yeah, I had a nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. I had a nigga. I fought this nigga, beat his ass, got suspended. My mom's went to go pick up the work. This nigga walked into my mom's and was like, your son a faggot. That's why I whooped his ass. I came back to school the first day and whooped his ass again.
I'm glad the context was he called you that and you didn't just let that word fly. Don't cancel us, please. But continue.
I went back and beat that nigga ass again. Like, stop playing with me, bro. And you can put that on my daddy. You can call Tanya if you want to.
Hey,
I'm
like that.
Anyway.
That's why I told you, Jock. I be trying to calm down, bro. Because if I really click the fuck out, I'm gonna click the fuck out, and niggas gonna be like, "Oh my god, he's crazy."
But you are. Anyway. Hey man, fire podcast. Man, y'all the motherfuckers is funny. That last 15 minutes, I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh no, XB. You started to get suspect. You got a pause moment damn every podcast at this point.
Me? Nigga, you set yourself up. And you made it the worst.
You just said a nigga was coming in you.
That wasn't me. That was Jock.
Oh damn.
That was Jock.
Hold on.
Word from SB. Jock, that was suspect.
No. Okay, if you want to take it there, then you gotta you kind of suspect because you the person that says pause every episode. Why are you thinking gay so much?
Y'all saying gay shit.
Ain't nothing like Fruit of the Loom and Fruit Loops. They go together.
I don't think you should be talking about SB because you just said you dating a young and May bitch.
Hey, me dating a lesbian bitch is at the end of the day, me dating a lesbian bitch is still a bitch at the end of the day. Gucci is Gucci.
I ain't fucking with y'all, man. Wrap this shit up, bro.
Hey man, look. Beautiful episode, man. This was a fun episode, honestly. I actually enjoyed I enjoyed talking about the personal shit that we got going on. I will tell y'all stay ready for any information coming up about the whole chat line thing that we're gonna have all the men come together and just talk. If y'all want to be included on that shit, shoot us a DM on Instagram or Twitter or TikTok, wherever y'all find us. And we'll shoot it back out whenever we get the information together. I'll chop it up with these two niggas and see where we want to do it. It might be better for us to do it on Twitter. I don't know, but we'll figure that out. As the days come. But that get some more views, man. And the donation token is at the bottom left too. If y'all want to donate to the cause.
Absolutely. Like, comment, subscribe. Like he said, man. I appreciate y'all, all the supporters that tuned in for this episode, man. This shit was a good one. This shit was a fun one. Mike.
Hey, it's fun doing this shit every Sunday with these two ugly motherfuckers here. Even though we have our differences and agreements, it's great doing this shit. Thank you for all the supporters that we have. Everybody that's watching, everybody that's subscribing, sharing. Thank you. And please donate some money so we can get this nigga a new hat. Because goddamn, I'm tired of seeing Charlotte.
He mad because it seemed fire as fuck.
I wouldn't tell that.
All right, y'all.
All right, man. Hey, once again, though, peace, love. Hope everybody have enjoy the rest of their Sunday and enjoy y'all week, man.
Oh, damn.